G'day dads, welcome to Cooking with Cameron, coming to you on the Fathering channel. Time to open up, time to get in the kitchen. Let's make a caramilk mud cake. Rightio dads, great for you to join us today. Hope you're having a great time. Hope you're getting in the kitchen, cooking for your kids, cooking for the family, cooking for yourself. And today, it's a bit of a special one. It's the sous chef, she's at work, but it's her birthday next week. But it might actually have been by the time you see this video anyway. But anyway, her birthday's coming up. Now, she asked for a really cool cake, which is there on the screen. No chance of me making that. Too much decoration. So what's your next choice? She said she found one, a Caramilk Mudcake. And dads, I just looked, never seen the recipe, just looked at it 10 minutes ago, got everything out ready to go, and dead set, easiest cake ever. We've just got to melt some butter, some sugar, some milk, some caramel, chocolate together, mix in some flour, throw it in the oven. Dad, you don't need a mix master. You just really, you need, well, give me a little bit, it might seem a bit fancy. We're gonna set up a double boiler. Melt it together, mix it up. This should come together in no time flat. So let's get into it. What do we need? As I said, we need a double boiler. What the heck's a double boiler? Well, it's not your mother-in-law. I know that's the old boiler, isn't it? A double boiler. What I've got here is my cooktop. I've got a saucepan. Now I'm going to half fill this with, fill this with water. Now I've already boiled it to make life quicker. Turn that on, press boil. Put a pan on top. That's now a double boiler. So if you're gonna melt chocolate, this is the way to do it. So we need 250 grams of butter, 2 cups of brown sugar. Now I'm using rice malt sugar. Just there's so much sugar in this. I just want to bring it down a little bit. So I'm using rice malt, not brown sugar. It's going to give us the same effect. Then we're going to use full cream milk, a cup of that, and the caramel chocolate. So I'll get all that together. Rightio dads, that's melted, it's combined. Now you might have noticed I put it in stages and I left the milk to last. Why? I didn't want the milk to curdle, but also you've got to let this thing cool just a bit. So by putting the milk in last, it actually starts to cool the ingredients down. Quick clearing of the workbench, work site. Look at that. Oh, if you like caramilk dads, woo-hoo, we're on a win. Cup and a half of plain flour. Then half a cup of self-raising flour. Being a mud cake, we want it thick, we want it dense. So we want it to rise a little bit, but not a lot. That's ready now to pour into some cake tins. So pop out the bottom cake tin, nice and easy. Now, I don't trust non-stick cake tins. I always want to put a lining on there. Sort of think this is going to be too much for this bowl, but we'll see how we go. No, it's going to be okay. Well, there you go, Dads. That's probably taking me 20 minutes to come together. Not really long, pretty simple. Now to bung it in the burner, we're going to cook that for, let me have a read, what do we say, 60 minutes. About 150 in the fan force for 60 minutes, so I'll talk to you in a little while. G'day Dads, welcome back.
Boo. Boo.
The birthday sous chef is back.
Boo.
And she gets to help me finish off her cake. It's actually the next day. This needed to get cooled. I got busy. Life rolls on. So,
Ganache time.
Time to make the ganache. That's looking pretty darn tasty. Okay, so let's just put it to the side.
Well.
So it's nice and cooled. Okay, so a ganache, fancy term for icing.
Right.
Now you can use icing, sugar and flavours, that's the icing. Ganache is where we use a creamed base one. So to make a ganache, melt chocolate, combine some cream and pour it over. Now you could use a microwave for this, or we've got the boiler set up, so let's do it that way. I don't like the microwave, I did it once and I burnt the chocolate. Not fun. So let's get Right, Dads, we're almost there. It's just a matter of making sure it's all blended through. So we've got 80 ml of a third of a cup of cream with the chocolate. Right, Dad, so the fun part. Spread it around. Make sure it gets all...
Let's try and get some over here. Oi.
You having fun there, making a mess?
Yeah. This is something where I can make a mess and not get in trouble for it.
Oh, but we've got to start spreading it on the cake. If you let this cool a little bit, it doesn't run as far. Okay, so we've got a whole heap down here. Let's try and lift that back up. But putting it onto a cold cake helps it set quick. So if this had been a hot cake, it would have just gone everywhere. What do you reckon, Squirty? That's going to pass for a birthday cake?
Yeah.
You happy?
Things first. Good ganache.
Good ganache. Oh.
Sweet.
Well, Dads, happy birthday, young lady.
Thank you.
Nearly made it to 13. By the time you watch this video, she has made it to 13. But anyway, Dads, get in the kitchen, have a go at a cake. Now, that was pretty simple, wasn't it? And super tasty. It's over to you. Till next time, Dads, keep being great dads.